Go ahead and hit the magical record button, which does not make any sound, thankfully. We could do Magdalene, but she has nothing, but Eve only has a heart kill, Samson has nothing. I don't like Samson. Eden's only got the heart kill. We could do another Eden run. Or we could do Magdalene. Let's do Samson. I don't really like Samson, but let's do Samson. See how he goes. We got the Joker card, apparently. You're not a big fan of Valkyria Chronicles. You also spelled it wrong, but who cares? How dare you not be a big fan of Valkyria Chronicles, you fiend? I'm not a big fan of watching people who know what they're doing play Valkyria Chronicles, because that's just Scout Rush stuff and like bypass game mechanics by using other game mechanics. But I like watching people who have no idea what they're doing play it. It's much more entertaining when someone, you know, uses all of their characters in a variety of classes rather than just Scout Rushing things. Your internet is slow, so you're stream skipping. We're starting off with Monstro's Lung, apparently. Very slow Monstro's Lung. Just want to point that out. Okay. That was an easy enough room. Moving on. I know why you put SP after, that's why I brought it up that you spelled it horribly wrong. You know how it is with people in a marriage. You poke fun at each other, and then you hate each other, and then you steal half of your belongings. And by steal, I mean prove technical ownership of. Right? That's basically how it functions. These flies are kind of scary. They're really slow once they get in formation, but if you're really unlucky on where you spawn in a room, on certain rooms, they'll just run into you. There we go. No tinted rocks, which is fine, because I have no bombs. We need tears up pretty badly. We're shooting real slow. You're taking your half next week. I don't like World of Tanks, I don't know what you're on about. There's a reason I haven't played World of Tanks in ages, even though people keep telling me to, and even though it will be the series that would probably get me the most viewers. That game, as far as I'm concerned, is done. I am still pretty excited for Black Desert. Not that anyone actually knows what that is, probably, because it's Korean. But I'm still pretty excited for that. Open beta is supposed to be... that was terrible. Open beta for that is supposed to be starting the end of this month or early December or something like that, so I'll see if I can get in. I'm not Korean, so it might not be possible, but I'll see if I can get in. See how it plays. Tears, please. Monstro. I have your lung, Monstro. We're like siblings. Why you gotta be so rude? So Samson gets more damage the more he gets hit, which realistically you probably should not be hit anyway, but it's nice because we've been hit, so we have more damage. It's like a counterbalance. If you suck so much at a room and get hit a bunch, you get a bunch of damage, and then you're better at the room. Right? That's how it works. We got the screw, so tears up. That's the thing. Oh, crap. I was trying to sneak in. Maybe if I was really quiet, it wouldn't notice me. What's this? It's a pill! Lemon party! Good. That's exactly what we needed. It's the ability to have a party with lemons. Tear's still a little bit slow, but our damage is alright, so not too bad. That's something? I was gonna say that might be a shot, but no, it's got two key things. It's not even watchable anymore. Still haven't dropped any frames, astonishingly, so. Again, I do apologize if you can't watch the streams. Twitch decided not... Sissy Longlegs. I love Sissy Longlegs. Mostly just like long legs. Sissies are kind of optional. I don't know where I'm going with this. Twitch decides not to give people the ability to transcode video, so you get to watch it at what I'm streaming at. And if you can't watch it at what I'm streaming at, then sorry. It sucks, but no can do much about, you know? This, senor? I clean your house. Where'd that spider? Oh yeah, sissy long legs make spiders, that's right. I was like, where'd that spider come from? We're getting Jera a lot. Even though it's an item I'm pretty sure I only recently unlocked from a challenge run. I believe it was Highbrow that actually gave it to me. It's a cool item, but man, it seems to be dropping a lot. I wish I'd stopped shooting sideways. I wish I'd stopped firing preemptively. Your chat is probably broken too. I wouldn't know because I don't have your chat. I'm gonna go with probably not though, because the chat doesn't really use a whole lot of bandwidth to actually function. That was nice. Feel good about that. Don't feel good about getting stuck on that poop for so long. Pageant boy! That's not helping. But sure, what's in here? That, however, is in fact helping. Our damage should be pretty high. Monstro's lung makes the character look so cute. When it's charged or when it's not? When it's not, I don't know if cute is a really accurate description. We could check the shop, but whatever. Every time I see some guy named Bob Lol, I keep thinking some guy named Bob Law. Like law, like law firm or some bollocks going on here. Alright, I feel pretty good about that too. Our range is pretty good when we do the old, you know, move forward and shoot trick. Damage is pretty good. Tears are alright. What's the mark? It's just a straight damage up. Your internet should be able to handle 3 videos rendering at 1080p 60 FPS from YouTube, because YouTube has an entirely different system than Twitch does. Notably better servers, but you know. Let's not bring that topic up, because Amazon owns them, and Amazon should theoretically fix that problem, except they're taking their sweet time about it. It'd help if I'd stop missing. It'd greatly increase my damage output here. Pro tip, if you don't miss what you're aiming at, and this applies to a lot of things, if you don't miss what you're aiming at, it greatly increases the amount of damage you do. Sissy long legs, punch him in the eye. If you're like right there, you should have punched him in the eye. Okay. Probably shouldn't have picked that up, but I was looking at something. I'm feeling... Oh, we have Curse of the Blind. Well, we have Revenge Fund. I'm feeling alright about this run. We haven't been getting amazing items, but our damage output is pretty high. I don't know what that is. We bought a compass for 7 cents. I approve of this transaction. My name is SleepyJoe2, and I approve of this message. You meant streams. Well, now we're making assumptions here. Non-encoded streams? Because you can bump that bitrate up to like 5,000, and I would be surprised if you could handle 3 streams running at max bitrate. Heck, I don't think I can handle 3 streams running at max bitrate. Look at that damage. The damage, yo. Sissy long legs, punch him in the face. He doesn't have a face, but punch him in it anyway. We win. What did we get? Ball of bandages. We didn't get a deal with the devil. I don't know if YouTube shows 60 FPS with Flash, but I don't use Flash on YouTube anyway. And if you still do, ooh, you probably should change that. and stop using flash. Alright, glad I came down there. Totally worth it. We could go in that room. We don't have a lot of health though. Not that confident, especially since I just lost some of the health we had. Should be checking for secret rooms. It's not there. We checked. Moving on. Oh well. Sad we didn't get a deal with the devil, but whatever. We did get a health upgrade and a ball of bandages, so at least we got that going for us. They're so cute. They make squeaky sounds when you shoot them. So very cute. You probably use Firefox or Opera. I used to use Firefox, but Firefox has gone downhill. I don't know when it started going downhill, but from when I started using it to now, it's gone downhill. I've never used Opera because I don't care for Opera, and I have no reason to use Opera. Because I don't care for things that use Opera. I also don't care for Safari. Welcome to the Safari. We got add-ons and extensions. I don't actually know if Safari has add-ons and extensions. I use, despite all the hatred Internet Explorer gets, I use Internet Explorer a lot. And I really shouldn't say all the hatred Internet Explorer gets. It's mostly just like a very vocal minority that hates Internet Explorer so much, considering most people use it. Oop, excuse me. Alright, this is probably going to end up killing me, but sure. We'll take that. Magnetic Tears with Ludovico technique, by the way, is amazing. It with anything else is like a death sentence. You might have noticed the enemies get going with some velocity. But we'll do it anyway, because it's funsies. Range down. That sucks. See? There's your Internet Explorer hatred for the day. I gotta be careful about my tears, because they'll pull stuff into me, which isn't good. Also pull chests to me, which is a thing, but you know. There's no reason not to go to the item room. There is one reason not to go to the item room. Imagine if we had homing tears as well. You get what? You get 16 down at best. That isn't just good, it's epic. Is that 16 down to an Australian server? Because I've seen people with like 150 lines in Australia. You just don't have a good connection to anything else. We still have an active item. They turned Opera into Chrome. I don't know if that's an accurate representation of Opera, but sure. Free money, I like that. Chub. A champion version of Chub. Wow, that dude. Oh god, I curved him like a freaking knuckleball. At least we have the fly up now, but Jesus. Magnetic Tears, calm down. There's our deal with the devil. Krampus? No, Fear Shot. And Infestation Baby. Infestation, not infestation, whatever this thing is. Headless Baby. Tempted to take both. Let's take both. Alrighty. Been to the item room. We're not going to secrets because I'm lazy and I can't see secret rooms, so we're just gonna move on. My primary browser is Chrome, like a fair number of internet people, a la mostly people on Reddit. is Chrome at the moment, but I still use a lot of Internet Explorer. Sorry. Can I pull you off? No. I have really no problem with Internet Explorer. Apart from the fact that it's the most targeted thing because most people use it, so it's the most liable to get infected with some sort of bollocks home screen changing thing. This is just a death sentence waiting to happen right here. I'm probably gonna die because magnetic tears. They're really not that good. I just like picking stuff up. They go at like the speed of heroes. The speed of heroes. Now on DVD. Where's the shop at? So now we have 2 fear shots. Alright. I don't know how those work in combination with each other, but sure. The plus side of magnetic tears is I can do stuff like that, but you know. Also a great risk of killing myself with them. Especially with Monstrous Lung, actually. Regular tears is not too much of an issue, but Monstrous Lung and Ludovico technique can pull bosses. Which is mighty dangerous, eh? Canadian man? Explorer used on my PC 3 times to download and install Chrome. You're basically the definition of internet user. As far as Reddit is concerned. Wow, did that not hit me? You'll see people all the time mention that the only time they use Internet Explorer is to download Chrome. Which is a good sign that they don't do any sort of productivity involving web. And by productivity I mean like design, function. The biggest thing is Internet Explorer can't customize very much, if at all. You can do toolbars, but toolbars are garbage anyway. But the browser itself is perfectly fine. There's blue map, by the way. We're also out of tier dongles, not tier dongles, hearts. Let's donate money. I really like IE. And if you're developing anything for any sort of website, guess what you're using? It's called Internet Explorer. How about toolbars? I just mentioned that. Did that say something about Chibi Pet? Oh. Oh, we have an active item now. High Priestess. Does that double those? Oh, it doubled the card, so now we have 2 High Priestesses. Ace of Spades. I'll take Lucky Cap. Not Lucky Cap, Liberty Cap. Better TTV is available. You know, I'm probably gonna remove Better TTV again. Quite frankly. It's really not all that useful. There's the Hermit. I have a High Priestess. Goes remarkably easy. There's Ball of Bandages. What do you have for me? Krampus. I can pull Krampus. I can propel Krampus, apparently. He's dead. Alright, well. We got Lump of Coal, so that's the thing. This is the first time I've ever had 2 bandages. I just realized that. That's kind of cool. We'll go down because I'm lazy. And we'll use that because felt like it, and we can get this because I feel like it, and then we'll buy that because it's bad gas. It's not why I was going to buy it, but I forgot bad gas. So I love that it just like whips them around. It doesn't just pull them, it whips them across the level. Freaking whiplash going on here. Where did we start? We started over here. Oh dear. Be propelled to my shots, spider. Oh, that works too. Jesus. Alright, you know what? That was a bit too velocity-like. Your internet has settled down. Hooray! We could pick up left hand. Waste of a bomb. Didn't even pick up that penny because I care so little. But I don't know if I would rather have that or Liberty Cap. People hate the left hand fairly often, but I quite like the left hand. I love that bandage girl here, mini bandage girl, whatever it is, actually charms enemies and then I fear shot them. Who, what, where, when? Internet Explorer refuses to open PDFs. I have a separate program for PDFs, so it doesn't really matter for me. Sure, Monstrous Tooth, why not? I use Foxit Reader. I don't like Foxit Reader, but I don't open PDFs very often, so I quite frankly don't care. But I have Foxit Reader for my very minuscule PDF usage requirements. It does well enough. This is gonna end up hurting me at some point in this room, I'm sure. No? Alright. No, that's why Akasha uses Chrome. She has issues with Internet Explorer opening PDFs. Which I don't even know if Internet Explorer opens PDFs. It might, who knows? Sure, what's in here? Bomb, oh. Good job, Monstro. I don't think you hit anything. Ow. I wasn't paying attention. Which hurt me, obviously. I can pull her foot. Also, I died. That was a bit disappointing. You have full Adobe. When I click a link, I would like it to open. But no, we're not getting to boss rush because I died. That delay. I don't use Adobe Reader because I actually hate Adobe Reader more than Foxit. I have other Adobe stuff, obviously, like Premiere. But I don't like Adobe Reader. It's too big. I also have Photoshop, obviously, but Adobe Reader is much too large for, I just want to open PDFs and look at them. I don't, like, I'm not that much in the PDFs, but whatever. That was a terrible run. I don't even think we unlocked anything. Freaking bollocks that was.